Hold on. Ugh, hold on. I'm almost... Man, I can't see anything. I'm sorry. Okay, we're here. Hi. Hold on. Give me just half a second here. You guys can look at Aphrodite's Dragoon. Where's my... Hold on. Am I streaming? No, I am streaming. Okay, I don't know why it wasn't loading there. That was weird. Okay. Let me just get a few more things up here. I wanted to surprise you guys with this drawing, but I forgot to boot up my VTubing software. So just a second. Good content, Gary. Good content. Excellent content. Okay, shut up. Okay, low quality, new one. Where's my, hold on. Okay, hold on. Where's my Riot Games sessions? Copyright free music. What do we feel like listening to today? Diana? Vi? Let's do Vi. We haven't listened to Vi in a while. It's been a hot minute. Okay. Where am I? I am here. Hello. Hi. How's it going? I'm Gary. Gary the blinky boy who can't keep his eyes closed. How's it going? Hi. Welcome, welcome. How's everyone doing today? Hold on, I'm almost done booting everything up here. One second. Right. Let's go like right here. I feel good about this. Hi. Hello. We need to talk about dragons for a second. Having watched the VOD. Yeah. Okay, let's talk about dragons. I watched the VOD with Space Cadet, and it's wonderful and it's beautiful. Let me just link this in the Discord before I forget. Okay, by the way, I'm sharing some of the art with elements of the game community, and response is, look at this cutie, in response to the, I think this is the finished life dragon. I think that's the finished green dragon. And then I feel like this one looks better without the symbol in its wings. I really like the bat one. Very interesting appearance. So they're talking about this one with the life quanta in the wings. And you know what I say? I say they can deal with it. I think it looks freaking beautiful. I have no criticisms. As far as the dragons in general go, there's nothing in them that is not already addressed in the VOD, because I watched most of the, well, I skimmed through the best I could before stream, so I have no complaints. You're saying something like, I don't have it here, oh, did I not save it? The death dragon with the scythe? Dude, I am totally okay with it. All right, I am cool with the scythe. Also, amethyst dragon, I was too judgmental. I said it looked like a woman dragon, a lady dragon, if you will. And apparently that was not the intention. And I don't know if it's because I was a little sexist, because it's pink and purple, all right? So you know what? We're gonna, I have a VTuber friend. I bet they would make a great voice for this. Their name is Moosh. Little Moosh. We played League of Legends together a couple of times. I bet they would love to voice that dragon. But anyway, I have no complaints. Oh, Time Dragon and Phase Dragon. Love. Oh, these dragons, let me tell ya. This is so good. I love the space background. Not for all of Time's stuff. I'm glad the dragon has the space background, because there's no creatures that are going to be bigger than these. Damn, so good. I think I like it. I like the phase dragon not having this giant T mask on. That's the only way I can really describe it. I didn't know whether or not I should ask for a mask on it. I think I like this interpretation of it, where it's like there's no mask, but there's enough going on where it's like it evokes the shape, if you catch my drift. I love these art. It's so good. It's so good. Oh, look how weird and like sandwormy the Devonian dragon is. Whoa, phase dragon got some pink. Yeah, these are the newest. Hold on, I'll zoom in for you. This is these are the finished pieces of art. So yeah, the phase dragon got a little love, little bit of Zuzuboo, little bit of goo goo, and then phase dragon got cleaned up a lot. Man, if you really zoom in, you see all the things artists don't want you to see. This is very inappropriate. At no point, by the way, are you gonna see that big of a screen. In fact, in game, it's gonna be Well, even smaller than this, actually. It's you won't even see it this big in game. Like, it's 256 by 256, and this is like twice that. So it's fine. It's totally cool. Oh, a mask? That's an idea worth exploring. I don't think so here. I think this looks so good. I like it too, because these are like counter elements, right? Whereas Aether and Time, you can't use them in the same deck, right? That's the gimmick. So I like how like one, like Time is otherworldly, and like I could see some Egyptian influences in it, because I can tell you did your research. I could see like the cowl here that's like a little Egyptian, but it like goes into the belly, so it looks very natural. It's so good. I love it. I love how otherworldly and kind of scarab-y this is, and the phase dragon is like much more of what we would think would be like, I don't know. I like how it has like an odd number of arms. There's so many like little things I like about this. Yes, indeed. I tried to make it look sarcophagus-y. Sarcophagus-y. That sounds like an internet meme waiting to happen, but we won't go into that. I love the phase dragon's like odd number of arms, and like it's kind of alien and otherworldly. I love it. I can't sing this artist's praises enough. It's like overwhelming how good this art is. It's so good. Anyway, if you guys don't know, Space Cadet Aphrodite, link in the chat. Highly recommend. Even watching the VODs is so good. She goes through so much. I skimmed it. You can see I skim every VOD the best I can. I just don't have the time to watch all of them. But so good. Anyway, back on topic. I did a little development off stream yesterday because I didn't stream. Figured I owed you guys. Oh, also, look, it's the Dragoon. Unrelated to the fact that I used to be known as Dragoon 1140 online in another content creation life. I don't like anime. And she made a goo dragon, a dragoon, if you will. I thought that was adorable. Okay, anyway, let me show you kind of where we're at with the project. I did game development off stream, so you guys are going to see a big update. Mainly it has to do with, here, I'm going to turn on Ghost for just a second. So mainly it has to do with how creatures appear on the screen. So you're going to see a couple of things here. So let's fill the board up. So following Aphrodite's advice, I did make the corners of the cards transparent, and oh, would you look? Hold on. Oh, would you look at this? The corners are transparent. Look how much better that looks. Wonderful. Love it. And then I did relics. So now we have relics on the field. So Maxwell is not a creature. It's a relic, right? Maxwell's pillar. So we click it. And that's the most amount of relics you can have on the field. But how does that look? Does this look okay? Like, is every card not getting too shoved in? Like, every card seems clickable. Thanks for the love. Yeah. Hello, everybody. This is Dragoon 1140 here, bringing you the Next Elements video this time. Oh, yeah, baby. 2009, wait, no, I made most of my content in like 2010, 2011-ish back in the day. Back in the day, before I was known as the Goo Boy. But yeah, this is our current setup for the game. So what are we gonna do today? Today, I want to do a little bit of animation, where when we play the Odiug on the field, right now, it's kind of limp. It's just very, it's very dry. It's too fast. I feel like now we can spend a little bit of time because the demo is Saturday, right? So I think we're going to get a little bit vertical slicey now, and we're going to do things that like can't sustain a full game, but like for the demo's purposes, which is just a single game with pre-chosen decks, I think it's going to be fine. First things first, I think what I'm imagining in my head is when you play a creature of sufficient size, you play it, and what's going to happen is you'll have lines that'll go out from the top, left, right, and bottom, like cardinal directions. And it's just like a little bit of light. So it's like, it'll draw lines going, like starting in the center, left and right. It'll draw lines going out, and then it'll slowly fade away. Like it'll be like, boom. It'll be like real quick to give it a little bit of oomph, you know? But if you play like a dragon, like imagine Odiug was a dragon here, you play it and there's like boom, and it's like a lot of lines and it'll go out like quite a bit farther, you know? That's what I'm imagining in my head, like to give a little weight to heavier creatures. Maybe we base it on HP or something, or cost of the card is probably better. Odiug, because you don't want to like play a Crimson Dragon and then have like a limp, just like a little pit, a boop. You don't want to like a little pop, you know, you want to feel the weight of Crimson Dragon. Odiug Vocaloid voice line when played, all the purchases coming together. Oh no, we're gonna have actual voice lines. I have voice lines. We're gonna use voice mod. In fact, I kind of want to do that right now. We're gonna do voice VOD. I'm gonna be doing most of the voices, but I might ask people I know, it's like, hey, do you want to do like one voice? Enter with Google, Gary the Goo Boy, continue. Okay, hold on, I'm wanting to download voice mod again. Download started, play. Okay, yes. So voice mod is a program I've used before. A lot of VTubers use it because it's like the de facto like VTubing voice thing. You see this a lot with singers. They have a lot of reverb. And we're gonna use it. I think we're gonna try it right now. We're gonna make Air Dragon maybe, like, need a lift? I guess we could. Okay, I don't know what it is about managing VAC drivers. Okay, there we go. Finish. All right. So you're gonna see something weird going on in that when I play voice mod, I'm guessing you're gonna double hear my voice here because it's going through desktop and verifying account. Open. Allow this site to open voice mod link with voice mod. Yes. Activation success. Okay, it's loading. Coughing up phlegm. Odie ow MTX when. I feel really weird if I sell anything in this game. I don't think I should. I feel, where did my music go? Did my music stop? There we go. That was weird. I feel really weird selling anything in this game. I'm not going to. I think what we're gonna do is the game will be completely free to play, and at no point will I charge you anything. Even MTX I'd feel weird about. And instead what'll probably happen is I just, when I'm streaming, I'll have like a little image in the corner that's like, the developer is streaming, and then you click it and you go to my Twitch page. I think that's what I'll do for, I think that's all I'll do for like compensation. I'm expecting to lose a lot of money on this game. I am very aware that I've spent thousands of dollars so far on the game, but it's whatever. It's a passion project, not a for-profit project. It's gonna be, well, I've got to release it on Steam if we don't have any issues, but I can't imagine why. It's gonna be released on Steam. I'll pay the expense for it because I think it's like $100 flat rate or something. And then we just release the game completely free to play. Because hey, more people playing Elements the game means better for me. Content creation, continue. Oh shit. Okay, so now you guys, can double hear me, right? Okay, so you should hear me twice with like a slight echo. Fun fact, this is actually how I hear myself on stream, because right now I hear 2 echoes, one from voice mod and one from OBS. So when I hear myself streaming, I can know how to control my voice. So I don't know if you guys knew that. Speakers is correct, microphone is correct, go. Okay. Okay. So let me turn off the voice for a second. This is what I mean by voice mod. So we're gonna see how this works. Are we back? Okay. All right. So let's explore. So this is what I mean by like, I think we can do a lot here, specifically with reverb. Oh shit! It's Daft Punk. You hear one voice? Oh, did you? Oh, that was weird. I guess you guys shouldn't have. Maybe it was kawaii AI. Ew. I don't want AI stuff. I want more like I control the audio. So let's boost the bass. Okay, so let's hear myself. Okay. So do you guys hear me right now? Because I have my mic muted and you guys hear me purely through software. A little bit of an echo. Still? For a sec. Okay. Okay, so this is the echo. This is not. Okay, sweet. So right here, I have my hardware disabled and I have desktop audio on. So what you hear now is going through the software of voice mod. Sweet. Okay, so now we can fuck around a little. So let's mess around. What's bass booster? Need a lift? Need a lift? Need a lift? Hello. Need a lift? Need a lift? How does that sound? Lift? Fuck. Lift? Ah! I don't know how that sounds. Start recording. Need a lift? Start recording. Need a lift? That's okay. It's okay. What about treble? What about oh! I'm a rap guy. What about treble? Ah. Test? Test? Oh, shit. Need a lift? Need a lift? Listen, I know this is annoying, but I have to like hear myself here. Need a lift? It's just this is how we're gonna record the voice lines. Well, I have to like hear myself here. Need a lift? That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay. Let's set it back to normal. Oh, my ears. I can hear myself normally now. Okay. Mix. That doesn't do anything. Voice volume. Oh, it's not 0. Okay, so the voice volume does a lot. So that's like clean. Let's do creative voice, soundboard, gong, self. No. Community voices. I might buy Pro. I might do that. TTS speech. Nope. Isn't there a free voices? Oh, it's here. The narrator.
Oh. Whoa. This is very AI. I feel really weird using this. It's not even my voice. It's like an AI. Like what I'm saying is getting translated to AI. And it's very hard to hear myself talk. This is so stupid. This is. Oh. Oh. This feels like it's what they would use in like TikTok. So what's you? Oh. Now. Days to rock you. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Let me give you the time. Still here. Space. Okay. This also need a voice for phase tracking, right? It's 2 echoes. Less echoey. There. What do the phase dragons say? What do the phase dragons say? You sound like a mirror. I think I sound like an AI narrator. Like a TikTok narrator. Hold on,
I gotta like turn the hear myself off for a second because like I can't even like register what I'm saying. It's just like I'm tripping over myself because usually I'm used to hearing myself, but I'm hearing myself and the AI narrator, and it's like stumbling like into nothing. So it's just very hard to understand myself. What would a phase dragon say? A phase dragon would say, I don't know, but I think that's something we would use for phase dragon.
This voice. Maybe darker. The president?
Hello? Ah. Hello? 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 How is this the president? Ladies and gentlemen, the government. Hey, Shagan, I killed you in a parallel reality. But I'm trying from the time, sure?
Pigeon. Pigeon. Oh, this is like, this is very video gamey. I'm never gonna use this. I killed you. I've killed you. I killed you in a parallel reality. Night.
I hate it. Magic chords. So I always harmonize with myself. It's super hard to talk with this effect. I have to like think what I'm gonna say before I say it. Ugh. Custom pitch.
Custom. Oh, too low. Too low. Too low. Mix?
Mix. Oh. Oh, it's how deep into the mix. Okay, gotcha. So for here, you just hear me. You just hear me. You just hear me.
And here, you just hear the lowered pitch.
So if I did 50-50, you would hear the pitch difference. I don't know why you would ever do this. Okay. This is normal.
This is annoying.
This is too low. This is better. Need a lift? That's good. Okay. I could do pitch. Pitch is fine. I don't know. I want reverb, though. I wish I could add this with reverb. But I guess it's, if I record in like Audacity, then I could add reverb, right? I mean, most monsters are more like Pokemon sounds than voice lines, right? I think the game could use the voice. I think the game could benefit a lot from...
Okay, am I back? Okay, thank God. I think the game could... I'm going to take my headphones off. Okay, I think the game could benefit a lot from having voice lines. I think it would add a lot to the experience, and it's something elements the game severely lacked. In fact, it didn't even have any sounds when you played a creature. It was just ability effects and like phase noises. It was really hard to describe. I think card games in 2024 need voice acting though. I feel like Phase Dragon might sound glitchy and ephemeral. Ooh, hold on. I bet there's a good one. Glitchy and ephemeral. Zombie, very disco, Entune, VR, Speech Jammer. $6 a month for 3 months. 18 bucks? I think we might. This is how I'm going to get like 99% of my voice acting. Listen, when you're a small-time creator, your mic is really quiet. Is that better? So this is like normal mic. I thought it was actually the same. Test. Oh, it is lower. Test. Okay, so this should be... Oh, I know what's happening. It's going way up here, but it should be like this. So these two are the exact same. The difference is my current audio... Hold on, let me just turn myself off here. my current audio is actually at a level where I'm capping the sound. You can see it's like hitting this yellow bar. This is uncapped sound. I will speak very lightly. This is uncapped sound, which has a lot of issues. This is cap sound. Okay, so now I can talk loudly and not like get demolished in your ears, you know? Okay, that's enough for now. We have enough playing around chat. We gotta actually make the game. That's how we're gonna get our voices though. So let's turn off voice mod before I end myself. It's really hard to describe. Like, here, let me turn this on. This is what I hear in my head. Like, I'm hearing myself talk, which normally is good, but in OBS it's a lot more, it's on the dot. There's no like, it's really hard to explain. There is an echo, but it's much more like there's less lag. It's almost instant that I hear myself talk, just so I understand like audio levels from what you guys hear. But when I have voice mod on, it's like overriding that sense. It is very hard to like understand what I'm doing. But we'll come back to voice mod later. That's an adventure for another time. Probably Friday is when we're gonna do all the voice acting, but we need to implement audio first. Okay, sound is back on. Oh, we're back to music. Thank Christ. Like electricity trying to talk. Yeah, you're right. Then again, I could go to Fiverr and just hire like 2 voice actors. One man, one woe man, and do something like, I'm trying very hard not to click on my name in the top right because that has my real name. So I'm trying to like avoid that. A slime girl game dev. Excuse me? Do I? Motherfucker. Hold on. Come here. Get over here. Listen. Do my luscious lips make me look like a woman? No. I'm Gary. Gary the Goo Boy. I am a man. Fanboy. Okay, because Astrodaddy deserves it. Also, she drew this bow. Okay, there. You get a cute Goobo, and you know what? I'll even throw on pink for you. The slightly offset pink. Ooh, I do need to realign that. That's really off, actually. It's like moving over like 1 pixel. Uh-oh, that's not good. Anyway. He's a man. I'm a big boy. Voice acting. All right, what do we have for like voice acting stuff? What do we, like fantasy, maybe? I will voice your video game, cartoon, or fantasy project. Hold on. Maybe we do redeem a voice actor.
If you had the chance to do it all again.
Can we please? Okay. The first criticism of Fiverr voice actors. Okay. No offense. I don't want to hear background music.
What would you have done?
Why do the monsters talk though? It's fun. Don't you want to hear Firefly Queen be like, "Long live the Queen" when she gets played? Ah.
Does it hurt?
You should worry about the other fella.
Because I fight my fears.
Wait, is this like a famous commercial?
Because of all adventures out there. I know exactly what I want, and it's a Nintendo Switch system.
No, she's not the Nintendo Switch lady. Also, 50 words? Oh, chat. I can milk something like, if it's paid by the word, oh baby, I can milk that all day. Gentle slime, maybe the voice lines are sound effects 80% of the time, and you get a voice line like 20% of the time. I feel like every dragon should talk though, right? Like, listen, I want to hear that like bat-looking scorpion darkness dragon. I want to hear her talk. I want to know what she has to say about the world. I don't know. No, you just want to hear roar. I don't know. I kind of like the idea of cards having voice acting. I think it adds so much to the experience, doesn't it? Like, if you're talking like the Devonian dragon, Like the one on the right here. Okay, yeah, that thing's gonna roar. Okay, I agree. It's not gonna be like voice act. You're not gonna hear like the one on the right say like, time is of your time is my essence. Like you're not gonna hear him say something like that, but it'd be like something like that, right? But like Phase Dragon, come on, Phase Dragon's gotta talk, right? I will perform teen, child, young adult voice. No. Produce your audiobook. No. I will record a professional female voiceover talent artist character VO. What's weird is I don't need a voice actor for a character. I need a voice actor for like nymphs. Like Sap, where all the animals just make sounds other than a giraffe, which is a lady saying giraffe. Oh, like Super Auto Pets. Yes. No, actually not like that, but I get it. How often do you play a dragon? You said the game's fast. I want to hear Dark Dragon. Well, traditionally in the original elements of the game, dragons are for like one color decks. So if you're the kind of person who's like, I don't want to worry about deck building, I just want to play one color and experience that color. I want to play darkness, right? Then you would play dragons because they're giant beat sticks. I'm thinking they're probably going to be serving the same role in the new game because they don't have abilities. I think the only dragon with an ability is Aether Dragon, which is immortal, but that's like Aether's like thing, you know? And maybe we do something goofy, like we let the colossal dragon in Gravity devour, or like, I don't know, something like that. Maybe we do something goofy like that. But besides that, they're generally just giant beat sticks, and they're really expensive of one color. So I kind of want to make it where like, if you play the dragon, you're clearly like into the color. So they should be the color like personified. I don't know, something like that. I expect Dragon is Serpents to talk like Jorgon Mander from God of War. Gigabyte unedited. Hi. Who is this guy? Bye, Bozo. Hello. Okay, what do you sound
A
like?
calling
Let's go, move.
to provide opportunities,
You know, my right ear really doesn't like this advertisement on Fiverr.
push boundaries, safeguard our nation and its allies, to engineer a better tomorrow for huge deals on Evermans. Jaguar. What could you build with
Okay, I need like fantasy creatures. I will record a creepy, spooky horror voiceover. What?
Well, welcome, Fiverr. In this gig, I'm presenting something a little different. I call this voice the Witch. Do you need a creepy, airy female voice for
I need some examples. Boss, you got a lot of redeems.
head shaking noises?
See, that's the kind of stuff we like, right? Like that, like death sound. Like that's perfect. Like a Firefly Queen dying should sound like that. Except maybe more regally. Yeah, good idea. Some of them might speak in Latin or something other than English. Ooh. I did a bunch of corp trainings and I feel like I've been hearing that voice for hours. Have you? Yeah, yeah. Kale Yoon. Hello, Kale Yoon. Hi. Long time no see. I think Dark Dragon might speak in tongues like a demon. Ooh. I will record over anything you need a female or young voice for, and she has like a furry persona. Oh my god, this might be perfect.
Nope. Enough nerd talk. Can you help her or not?
help her? If she's caught using necromancy, she's gonna die or get carted away. My advice is don't use it.
I don't like well, not that I don't like it. Obviously, this voice actor is way more talented than me, but I'm more of a fan of her higher pitch, like anime voice.
Come on, Rowan.
That.
That's like asking me not to run. It's part of who she is.
It's very quiet.
An only child of the universe excerpt, as told by me, Morgana. This isn't real.
She's so quiet. Why are all these so quiet?
Aw, you win. See, that's enough. You're too stubborn. Moxie, that's enough.
Okay, no, I don't like the voice. Too anime. We're gonna away from it. I will voice act your deep woken fantasies or anything you desire. like sexy.
Next time that happens, I'm not gonna do this again. This is literally the last take. Okay. Wait, let me just.
This is your Fiverr advertisement?
To that conversion. Hello, guys. My name is Erase the.
You know, I said a few days ago, a week ago, Aphrodite has an incredible Fiverr page. Her advertisement is perfect. And the reason why is I compare it to pages like this. Completely empty, devoid of content, vague $5 for 200 words, which is grossly undersold.
The best one! The only planet, man. Please hire me, man. I'm broke as fuck.
Please hire me, man. I'm broke as fuck. That's Fiverr. OMG. Of course, you're a fan of the higher pitched anime voice. It sounds better. Okay, hold on. Professional voiceover, male voice acting. I could use male voice actors. Go.
And now, the final event. The rules are extremely simple. There are no rules!
Okay, Fiverr people. Can I just... Okay, this goes out to all the voice actors on Fiverr. Can you guys, like, equalize the audio on your advertisements and, like, not have it only be in my right ear? And can you make it so, like, the audio levels aren't, like, either really, really quiet or blasting my ears off? Because, like, I didn't adjust the audio levels at all. Hear the difference here.
Event. The rules are extremely simple. There are no rules!
I didn't touch the audio bar at all. Maybe look up creature sounds. Ooh, you think? Creature sounds voice acting. I will be your professional voice actor, gaming, animation, commercial. I'll be your female voice actor for video games and animations.
Hi, my name is Ladybird, and welcome to my voice. Whether you're making YouTube content, a video game, or animation,
It sounded a little AI-y at first, but no, that's legit.
I can be your voice on your project.
Okay, I need examples. I'm sorry. I just imagined a character going like, like I imagined a character in the voice booth, like trying to voice for the first time. I'm sorry. It just, that's what I was imagining as she was grrr.
Arr.
Arr.
Arr. Arr.
Arr. Do you think she saw ARR in the line? It was like arr. I'm sorry. You know what? This is actually teaching me a lot about like what the lines should be when I give them to voice actors. Because if I write dough, I bet they would literally give me a Homer Simpson dough. Sorry, I don't want to yell it because my neighbors are moving right above me. Creature sound design is something I'm looking into lately. I want to make a dinosaur game. Ooh, is that person voicing Sims? That would be perfect, Kaelyun. I'm absolutely okay with hiring a voice actor, especially because this is a vertical slice, right? Somebody can give me one in like the next 2 days. I'm spending all day developing the game on my own, by the way.
Blech. No. Blech, blech, blech. Not cute. Why am I so small?
I don't think this is where we're going here.
Stupid snow. Stupid cold. Stupid Elena for making me join her on this quest.
Nah, I will voice your villains, creatures, and monsters. Ooh.
So many wonderful gifts to bestow.
Now that was a good start to an advertisement on your Fiverr. Oh, that was perfect.
Well done, Ulrich. I must admit that I am surprised to see you alive, given I took the pleasure in executing you myself all those years ago.
Okay, I'm not a fan of like the Westerosi Game of Thrones accent.
My tardy mining partner.
Okay, I want monsters.
Do not waste my time on such nonsense.
There are those that said this day would never come. What are they?
I can feel the dark overtaking me. I can feel the dark overtaking me.
Like, that would be like a cool, like, pirate card. I'm not saying we're gonna have pirates in the game, but that's pretty good. I like this guy so far. Katie Bug, hello. How went with your art, Fiverr? Oh, the art redeem? Oh, dude, it's indescribable. Dude, Aphrodite, look at these dragons, dude. Aphrodite, Space Cadet Aphrodite was the redeem we did. Oh, it's so good. This is the Twitch channel of our artist that we redeemed. Huge success on the artist. I love it. Now we're hiring a voice actor.
Globe smash! Globe smash! Globe smash!
See, that is the kind of voice acting I want. That's pretty good.
Catch that!
Because, like, my voice is pretty high pitched just naturally. So if you want me to voice like an Amumu or something where it's like, time, okay, do I have to? Oh, man. Oh, I knew it. Like, something like that I could do. But, like, if you want me to do, like, this.
Glory to Globe! Glory to Globe!
Like, I couldn't do that. Okay. You mean Emumu? You know the best skin. Since when did Gary become a goo boy with a bow tie? It's a bow, and it's actually really big. I just noticed that. Sorry. Hold on. That bow was way too big for my head. There. Well, it was a while ago. All right, fine. Also, I'm keeping the wings on. Do you guys like the wings? Are the yay or nay on the wings? I like the wings. I think they're adorable. They look, oh, they're so perfect. Okay, back to this guy.
Suffer.
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 Combo.
Sounds like Karthus. 100 words. What about like 500 words? $150? That's not bad.
I live my life free of compromise.
So many pirate redeems.
You can fly, Mr. Potato Head. La 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 la.
I think this guy is the best channel so far. Very good. I can see why he's top rated. That's actually perfect. Okay, so that guy, Richard. All right, Richard, that was a good Fiverr. What about like older lady voice acting?
After everything we've been through, lost everything.
That's pretty good.
This boy is not.
Can we not have music, please?
Gods versus Karma, the rogue AI.
Oh, she sounds like, watch your back. Who says that? Is it Valera? She sounds like Valera. Watch your back. They're kind of bulky like PoE wings. It almost makes you wonder why they were drawn this way, huh? When you hire a voice actor for monster stuff, do you just get their voice raw and have to tweak the reverb to make it monstery, or do you have a voice actor edit their raw? Well, ideally, the voice actor will give you, I'm imagining, you would redeem number of words. You would then have them give the voice acting you want, and they usually give you a couple of takes, and then from there you should not have to do much to like change the voice, right? You can give it reverb, you can make it very inhuman, but the voice actor themselves, I feel, should like do 90% of the work. Scammed out of B? No you weren't, motherfucker, because hey, buzz, all right? Get on my level. It takes a second, all right?
In this exciting new video game, players will
No.
Hello, survivors! I've been looking for you!
I bet this lady would make a perfect Firefly queen.
Hello, survivors! Well, my stars. Hello, Betty and Cindy Lou.
Cindy Lou? Dr. Seuss?
Oh my goodness, I can't believe they picked.
This is a pretty good voice actress.
It's time we got started. As you know, You will all be given one chance to succeed on this test. The king is dead. Long live the queen.
If I was an awful person, I would just sample that and use it on my own, because who would know? But I'm not going to do that. But that is the line.
Long live the queen.
That is...
Long live the queen.
I would take another take, but those are the words. Long live the queen. That's Firefly Queen's quote. That's beautiful. Oh my God. Except I would make her... I would want something like something more sinister, like long live the queen.
Long live the queen.
Something like that. Bruh, that first 1 minute and second you didn't say buzz buzz.
The king is dead. Long live the queen.
Ooh, getting closer. She's gonna do one more take.
The king is dead. Long live the queen.
Ooh, I don't like how shaky it is.
Long live the queen.
I would want something more sinister, less sad. I don't know. That's really, I think this is Our Lady. How much is it? Let's say I make her voice every female character in the game. That would be like, we'll say 20 cards. We'll say 30 cards to round up. 5 words, well, 15 words per card times 50 is 250. $235 with revisions. That's not bad. That's not bad. How do you think Venom from that hero movie is voiced? Was that a weird, inhumane sounding thing? Or was that a guy making a throaty sound? I think it was 90% the voice actor and 10% editing. Voice actors can do magical things.
Hey, you. Is this your first skate tournament?
No.
And I'm ditto her much better looking personality.
Like, this is the actual submitted from the voice actor.
And I'm ditto her much better looking personality.
I bet she uses voice mod.
Mars, when we left our home...
She makes a really good low pitch woman voice actress. 7 minutes.
Listen, don't trust the engineers.
I do not deviate.
Oh, she loves that voice. Probably, you know what it is? It's probably one person redeeming the same thing over and over.
Machines rose from the ashes of the nuclear fire. Their war to exterminate mankind is raging.
I'm trying to get one that sounds like Dark Dragon in my head, which is very, kind of not quite Medusa, but it's like a mix between Medusa and like angry. It's really hard to describe, but I want something that evokes Medusa without going full snake. That's how I imagine Dark Dragon does sound. Gary, I'm gonna go, okay, see you later, just shocked.
Underneath the warm sunlight, my heart...
Okay, that's really good. Oh, whoa. Television ad, live event, non-disclosure form, a directed session, time audio sync, commercial rights. Oh, I have to buy the commercial rights. Ugh. French female kid girly cartoony voices. Okay, as long as you don't dip into anime. Please don't go anime. Please don't go anime. Please don't go anime.
Oh
no. Okay. I will record the best female Latin Spanish voiceover. Evil creature monster. Ooh, hello. Oh, it's the same voice actress. Oh my God, Storm Waters, you're everywhere. Oh, she's one of those creators. She knows how to use Fiverr. Because chat, if you guys don't know this, yeah, that's what I thought. So on Fiverr, what you do is you don't just have one channel you do voice acting on. It's you have one channel that has like 1 million gigs, all of which is a variation of what you do. So for example, Zhao Jing 1. How do I spell Zhao Jing 1? It's below my stream. Sorry, that was me. Hold on. Zhao Jing 1. Zhao Jing 1 is my artist. She's my VTuber. She's where I came from. What? Zhao Jing? What? Wait. Whatever. Anyway, Zhao Jing does the same thing where it's not just draw VTuber, it's draw VTuber, draw your favorite thing, draw this. I think if you would give those notes, I'm sure the VA would work with you toward what you need. Yeah, I know. But hey, we're working with what we got. So this is Stormwaters again, who I liked before. Let's see what she sounds like voicing monsters. Okay. I don't know what I expected there. I wasn't imagining a death of a rabbit. I liked it right before the that little screech sound. I really like that. That's pretty good. She's into it. So Gary, how's the league for you? Still playing? Right now we're doing a vertical slice of the demo of Elements the Game, which is coming out this Saturday. Well, 2 days from now, Saturday evening. I need to get this done, so we're focusing a lot on the demo right now, which I'm hoping it will be done. It's just going to be some placeholder, if you catch my drift. So yeah, to get it to the point where you guys can type exclamation point demo in chat, get a link to my Google Drive where you can download the demo and just play it. That's the goal. And if see how people like the mana system, if we need to overhaul any gameplay stuff, and if it looks good and we get a positive response from everyone, then we'll move forward. And at that point, we are we'll be making content, and if we have to, change a little bit of game systems, but not too far. And right now we're just doing vertical slicey stuff, so you know, monster sounds and all that. Nya 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 nya. MIA. Ah! The sound effect made by dog bark? Oh, geez, really? Hey, Gary, by the way, what?
I will rain down every agony.
That was so loud. It was indescribable. Wow, lady. The volume of your advertisements. Okay. Skip that. Let's do a redeem.
You think you won? This is just the beginning. Burn in hell.
That's like a card quote right there.
Burn in hell.
That's like a good card quote. I don't know what you would voice. Maybe like, no, I don't want Phoenix to have like voice acting, right? Like when I think of the Pomni background, when I think of hold on, card art, like this card, like Phoenix wouldn't have voice acting, right? I don't know, like a bird chirping, not a bird chirping, but like a phoenix, like distant bird. You guys know what I mean? Maybe like wings flapping. It's hard because I don't want it to come across dragon-y because it's a very tiny creature in game. Like baby bird maybe, but like not like cawing. You should change release mode and then build your game for the demo. Yep, I agree. Yeah. So not debug mode. I understand. I get it. I agree. Oh, we have Shrieker. That's right. I was going to have Aphrodite redraw this. You know what? Honestly, we may have Aphrodite redraw this anyway. The Shrieker is VRT's older art. You can tell the difference. You can tell how quickly he improved as an artist because this is one of his older pieces. Maybe we have her do it again anyway. Oh, but then you look at his like, oh, this is VRT newer art. I love Reverse Time. What a great spell art. It's so clean. Look at how Corvids sound when they talk. They'll give you great ideas for an intelligent burb speech. Well, we're not going to have Phoenix. Oh, whatever. I want to die. Oh, depressed teen. Oh, whatever. I want to die. Yeah, like Gargoyle is older VRT art. I love Gargoyle. It has that like old school, like I've never really played Magic at all, but like this feels like an old Magic the Gathering card, you know? I like it. Unused Fox art. I don't even know what card this will be, but come on, it's unused art and it looks pretty. Little too. My only complaint about this, if VRT actually gave this to me as an art, it feels a little too like Like it needs like a bold outline or something. I don't know. Like it's a little too furry around like some of the edges. Like around here, you can get away with it because it's fur, but like here it starts looking a little bit rough because like any skin is not like fur. I don't know. That's the only complaint I have about it. But it's unused art, so we probably knew that. Oh, little antlion. Oh, I love old VRT art. Unused dragon art. My only complaint about this art is that it's not a dragon. No, it is. No, it's not. Are those legs or arms? Those are arms, aren't they? Yeah, it's a dragon. Because dragons have arms. Wyverns are like bats. They have hands at the tips of their wings. I think that's the difference between a wyvern and a dragon. What's up? Hello. The silhouette is weird with a couple of tails sticking up. Yeah. Asian dragons don't have arms or tiny ones. Oh, I don't know. I don't know Asian like dragons or anything. So that was just my like uninformed like guess on the matter. Like this is great spell art, right? Like this is not like creature art. You wouldn't want to see this as a creature because like what is even happening? I actually think this is what's supposed to be a creature though. I think this was VRT's take on the Crimson Dragon. But I think I know why this was never implemented in the game, because this doesn't look like a creature. It looks like a spell. Same with this. This is definitely more dragon-y, but one, it's unfinished. Two, I'm going to use it for a spell, like some icy spell or something. I don't know. There's a lot of art in here that's like, I'm on the edge of whether or not we even want to do this as art. Like, I know VRT hates this art because of the hand, but like, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, I'm so sad. I am so sad. This was the only pillar that has survived the culling of his art on the internet and just lost to time. We like, oh man, it's the only pillar. What a shame. Where's my music, by the way? There we go. Asian dragons don't have arms. Yeah. Like Pest is great. Odiug is great. Unused spider art, but I don't know why it's unused. I think it's kind of sick. It's like a, I don't know. It's a spider. It's a cool spider. It's like an aether spider. I think this was his phase spider, by the way, not Deathstalker, but whatever. 6 limbs versus 4 limbs. Dragon equals 2 wings, 2 arms, 2 legs. Wyvern is 2 wings, 2 legs. Asian dragons, worms are limbless. Oh. Asian dragoons are good guys, not bad guys. They all look villainous. Well, I didn't know that. Yeah, this is all the art we can have, though. I mean, I'm going to have to use AI to, like, upscale and, like, clean up elements of the game art by VRT that we have permission to use. But, like, yeah, some of this is just a little too... It needs cleaning up. I think this is Chrysella. This is not Chrysella, but I always call it Chrysella. And then this is Arctic Squid. I'm almost entirely sure this is Arctic Squid, which is a card that has the ability to freeze another creature. It's a really good card. Forest Spirit. Okay, I think we're good. I think I'm happy where we're going. Dehydrate, which I was convinced was a little mosquito, but no, it's a dehydration. All right, stop distracting me. We need to make a video game. Okay. What are we doing now? We are gonna make a graphic where we play a card, and then there's a little bit of an animation that plays. Now the question is, am I gonna hand draw this animation in C++ SDL in the same way we have the borders of the card drawn? Because there's like 4 rectangles around this card that gives it a little bit of a transparent hue. Here, I'll zoom in. So, right there, you see this? You see how there's like a transparent, like couple of black layers there? Like compare the card on the right to the card on the left and how the borders look when it's over the card. You see the one on the left where the mouse is? It's like very sharp and it's very clean and there's like no sense of a shadow. Whereas the one on the right here, there's like a shadow that like trails under that card. It's minor, but I think it adds a lot to it. I think a couple of things. One, the one on the left should have the border, but that's easy to do. I can do that like immediately. Second, that's hand-drawn like transparent rectangles. Like I'm telling the system what transparency to set it at every pixel layer. So it's by the pixel transparency. And if I wanted to draw animation, I'd have to draw it manually, but I don't know if that's wise. Ah, nice. The borders look great. I think so too. The one on the right, at least. In fact, let's do before anything else. Let's do the one on the left here. I feel like it could benefit from a shadow. So let's do that now. So we have you. There's been a lot since you guys saw. So we have a draw border function now that does that exact thing I just described. And all we need for that is a renderer and a temp rec to do that with. Okay, I can do that. So for now, I guess we'll test it. Draw border, global renderer, and the temp rec, which is the art of the card displayed on screen. So it's data list dot creature data. Whoops. Creature data bracket 0 dot m. Oh no, this is going to be difficult because m location is the art. M temp location surrounds the. What's the rectangle I use to render the border of the card? M temp location is like my render box, right? Hold on. Render card. That's the card that appears on screen. The bevel. Quanta background. Okay, so that's that. M temp location. Okay. So this is the rectangle we render at. Okay, sweet. That information is very helpful. So copy this. Although I guess I could just draw that function again, but whatever. For now, we're just testing to make sure this looks good. So, temp rect. I'm assuming render temp frec I can just update and not have any issues, right? Oh no, I can't do that. It's 0 right now. Wait, where am I rendering the temp frec? Where am I getting that from? Draw UI. Do I update that every time? Temp F being the frect there, and I update the values immediately. Okay. Render temp frect. I guess that is what we're doing. Is equal to this value, where M location is actually this and this. And then this is now render temp frect. Okay, let's see if this works. Expecting a semicolon. Why? Oh, this needs to be curly braces, that's why. Okay, go. Uh-oh. Missing. Oh, whoops. Oh, gosh. I'm sorry, I'm forgetting parentheses. My goodness. Okay, go. Okay, well, that's not right. Actually, it is right, because it's going to get updated, right? No! It's supposed to... Hold on, maybe I can make it fit. I can make it fit. Hold on. Hold on. Bear, look how beautiful it is. Hold on, I can... That's not right. Okay, it looks okay. Like, okay, this is what I can... Hold on. We're gonna test this right now. So you see this like shadow that we are not updating the location of. So it should look like this. Now, ignore the top left of the card, but the bottom right one is what we're looking at. I think, actually, as it is, that doesn't look bad. Just having like only the bottom right and the bottom of the card have like a shadow. I don't hate that, actually. It does give it an effect of air. My only issue is that I think having shadows all the way around will make it look more rounded around the edges, which I think is a more desirable effect than having it lifted off the ground, you know? I think that's a better solution here. So let's try that. Close out of that. So I need to update the location of temp rec. Oh, that's why the X and Y value need to change. So this is never changing, but it should change. So the X and Y value are based on where the mouse is. So the mouse state minus the width and height. I think that's what it is. So not all this, not all this. It's actually mouse point dot x minus 296.f. Dot f because it's a float rectangle. Mouse point dot y minus 452.f. Okay, let's try that. Well, I mean, it does the thing. It's not quite connected to my cards, but it does update. Okay, let's try it. Okay, so this is the updated rectangle. How does that look? Honestly, it looks a little weird moving. It does, because the renderer isn't built for high movement. It's not what I did. But when it's standing still, it does look better. Actually, it doesn't look bad when it's just this. It's just when it has all the lines being drawn, it's when it starts getting a little bit ghosty. But that's more of a limitation of like SDL than anything. You can see like the borders are trying to catch up with the card. In any case, I think it does look better, but I almost want to delete the original ones. Also, we need to make it so it's not here, but it's in the program. Let's back out of it for now. I think we're just going to keep it as is. Also, did I delete too much? I did. I think we're going to keep it as is. Yeah, I think it's fine right now, you know? It's okay. The borders of the cards on cards, though, look significantly better than this. But then again, how often don't you want clarity if you highlight a card like that, though? Like, I feel like you do. I don't know. We can come back to it, though. In any case, I think what we're going to do now is display abilities on field. I think that's like the next thing. So here's the question. When we highlight a card, we see an ability called Devour, which has a cost, a kind of cost, and an ability name. So what I'm thinking is in the original elements of the game, what they did was below the card, like the art on field, you had the text below the card with the cost at a glance. So it'd be like 1 gravity, Devour, right? That's what it would say. I'm thinking we either have it on the card art. I think we have it on the card art. I think that's fine. Just 1 gravity, Devour, and that's all we need. How did I design abilities? Because I know they have like their own like section here. There we go. Oh, give ability, ability data, give title, body text, give ability info. So creature, do you have an ability section? Give ability Devour. Okay. So it does have that. It has the Devourer name text and Devourer ability text. So here's what I think we can do. Standard string. And we're gonna have it be ability Devour title is Devour. God damn it. So that's a string. Now, right now we have colon space space, but that I can fix that later. I'm thinking that what we do here is standard to string. Can I just have devour title? This isn't gonna work. Yeah, it needs const character pointer, so it should be dot C string. Oh. So that works, right? Yes. Wow, it did work actually very well. Sweet. Now, the reason why we're doing this is because I want to be able to grab that title easily. C string. Okay, now it should work. Excellent. Look at that. Devour. That. Okay, Jesus. That worked out super well. Then we have devour or standard string devour ability text, this quote, semicolon, and then we do the same thing. Devour ability text dot C string. And copy. Now I feel like we should be able to combine this all. I don't really want to optimize this yet or make it easier because we're just gonna move this into a uh-oh. Oh, I did that twice. Ability text. We'll call this devour ability then. So what I'm thinking is that, well, this should work first of all. Sweet. Wow, that worked out super, super well and easy. Cool. I think modern games just have icons indicating keywords or abilities, like a skull for on-death effect on the card on the field. I think we're gonna continue with what elements of the game the first did. The reason why is because there are cards like Fallen Elf that exist that will give you a random ability. And oh, actually, that's not bad. I could do that because the way I render the game is because you see how this gravity card has like Devour on it. I have actually programmed it where I could do something like Odiug ability Paradox. So that's its new ability. So you highlight it and oh, look, it has Paradox for the correct cost. So I guess I don't need the text above the card because in the original elements of the game, the card text always stayed the same. Right? It was just like a JPEG. And here, because it's so modular, I guess I don't need the ability text to appear on the card, right? Interesting. Is that gonna be obvious to people though? I guess it would be. You would check, you would know, because you can't activate a creature's ability without highlighting the card, right? There's no automatic thing, you have to click it. And in order to highlight it, you're gonna immediately notice like Devour isn't there because it has a different cost, right? So I guess I don't need that then because it would automatically reflect. Well, if that's the case, I'm still, are we gonna make them C strings then? I guess this is just better practice in general anyway, but still. Well, let's make this a function at least. Let's do like a make ability. Let's do that as a function. What would we need as parameters? We would need a name, so const character pointer. You would need, or I guess you could just make it a standard string name. Oh no, it'd be string view. I'm dumb. Standard string view name. Something like that. Type name is not allowed. What? Oh, because it's not a function. Whatever. It's gonna be name. It's gonna need text. It's gonna need a cost. It's gonna need an element. Is this where we do the logic behind it though? Do I make myself give the logic? I guess. Well, no, it would get added to the vector, right? So all I have to do is just define the abilities in the vector. Oh, that's gonna be difficult. I kind of want to do the logic here, though. Corky Bug, hello! Maybe this would just be for superficial stuff, like what's here, maybe? I don't know. We can fix it later. Let's not pre-optimize. Icons are there as a stand-in to remind players in shorthand, though I suppose the elements of the game cards are simple enough to have something like element devour at the bottom of the card. Well, yeah. I guess the ability is there. I guess I could just do like the Hearthstone thing where I just have a lightning bolt there on the card to indicate ability. Or I could have like a rotating golden border or something to show that you can click the card to have an ability used. Like there's a lot of UI-y things about the game that we could make a lot better, right? Like one, playing the card so it's not just a limp, just, oh, now it's there and that's it. Like I feel like it needs a little bit of oomph. That's why I want voice acting. That's why I think it would add a lot. Good, we're making a card game? Yes. Yes. And it's wonderful. Fan art. What is this? Elite Uwu Yug. And it's blushing. Okay, listen, chat. We don't talk about original elements of the game cards. Look at the difference. Can I just say, look at what the difference, like the 2009 version of the game and like our version. Just look at the art difference. Do you guys recognize the differences here? Like besides the blushing. But like, hold on, I'll zoom in. Look at the differences in the art and like how it's I don't even want to call it compression. I think it's just a different art. Isn't that wild? There's like no drool and there's like no schmeckles, you know? Gary, bring Elmer's the card game back from the dead. Elements the card game. Elmer's glue. The shorthand icons allow for expansion. If you have ways to give abilities to cards, listing them out on the thumbnail of the card is gonna get weird. What do you mean? If you have ways to give abilities to cards, which we do, let me give you an example. Elements, the game wiki. And elements, the game wiki. And then we go to entropy, which is everyone's favorite element. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Okay, butterfly effect. Classic card. Oh, sorry. Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay, classic card. Butterfly effect. Target a low attack power creature less than 3. The creature's skill is now 3 entropy mana destroy. Now, in the original elements of the game, how it would work is the card itself would remain unchanged because they're like JPEGs, right? There's no this whole card is like one picture in elements of the game. There's no separate elements to it like our game. The ability would be listed below the card's art. It would be like 3 entropy mana destroy. It would be this exact text and color, and it would just be below the card. And that's how you would know it would have destroy. So what I'm thinking is we just make it an ability on the card a la like Paradox, like this card, right? Where it's like it lists the quanta, it lists the cost, i.e. 2 entropy quanta, and then it would have the ability. So how does that limit expansion, I guess, if we do it our way, where we don't have the ability text? I mean, giving multiple abilities? Oh, no such thing. I mean, I guess unless you consider immaterial to be an ability, in which case, I'm thinking of multiple cards here. Hold on. I'm thinking multiple, like, I'm thinking... Is it Aether or Air? I think it might be Air. It's not. God damn it. Is it Aether? Ether. God, I'm so sorry. I keep saying Aether and it's not Aether. It's Ether. Ether. You know, we have the art for Phase Salvager, and I'm just... What a weird card. Well, at the very least, we can look at the light weapon, which I know has multiple abilities. Oh, here, perfect. Hope. Okay. So, Hope has multiple abilities. Whoops. I don't know what I just did there. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Okay, close out of that. Maximize that. Back. Okay. So Hope has multiple abilities, right? So we have 7 light mana, shield, physical damage reduced by N is the number of light emitting creatures, immaterial, which is immortal for relics. So if we have a card that's like target relic becomes a creature, and this was a creature, I guess I could just make it immaterial and just have it be like high HP or something. Phase Salvager is my favorite, so eerie. Well, hold on. Let's look at, if that's the case, let's look at the original art here, just to make sure we don't go crazy. That's not the right link. Because I have the original art. Do I not see it? Wait, I have it. Am I blind? I thought we had Phase Salvager. Am I crazy? Am I dumb? Wait. Do I not have Phase Salvager? No. I must have it. Somewhere. Hold on. Let's go to General. Hold on. Hold on. Wait a second, did I delete some art? I did. How did I even do that? So this I linked to the Elements of the Game thing to show my collection. I have other stuff. Like, what's this? Where did this go? I have this VRT art. I don't have that in my folder. Wait, what's going on? Okay, I have these. I have these. Oh, I don't have Phase Salvager. Oh, no way. Okay, so here's VRT. Oh, he's a photographer and a videographer now, by the way. It's kind of cute. Check out the cool box photos I found in my attic. Oh. Wow, look at our original design. Wow, this thing was ugly. God dang, old OTUG was not good looking. Oh, that text rendering though. Blech. One of the reasons games like Hearthstone MTG to use shorthand icons is because you can end up with creatures with a handful of keywords. Maybe. I thought we had Face Salvager. Like, I know it's VRT art. Wow, it's lost to time? I was not expecting that. Okay, wow. Let me Control Z here. Face Salvager is Ether, not Aether, sorry. This is VRT art. Yeah, it is. He's quoting it. Wow, I thought we had this. I remember looking at it. Huh. Wow. No, it exists. It must. Why do I remember looking at it? Whatever. Anyway, we have permission to use it. It's just I don't know if we're going to be able to. Dang F, yeah. Billy Bob Bittery Biscuit. Yeah. What was I looking at? Multiple creatures with multiple abilities? Oh, I know. Darkness. Pest, which we have the art for, actually. Devourer, sorry, he's called Pest. Pest has, this is VRT art, but this is multiple abilities. Absorb 1 quantum from your opponent per turn and return a darkness quanta to you. Burrow. So this is like the because Darkness's gimmick is stalling with like a bunch of quanta generation and then just killing you in like a combo. It's like a combo thing or like a control thing. So this guy steals your mana. Oh, terrifying, right? So it has that ability and it has Earth, Burrow. Now in the original game, the way it worked was you could silence this creature and it would still absorb quanta. It's almost like a passive. I'm not going to implement passive abilities. I feel like if you silence the creature, it should not do it anymore, you know? I feel like that's something, it was like innate. So if you use like Fallen Elf, which by the way, Miss Artist listening, it's going to be in the next batch, like with Firefly Queen and stuff. This is like the other big, like, it's like Firefly Queen, Phoenix, OTUG, and Fallen Elf. Those are like the big 4 everybody knows. This is a well-beloved creature, and I'm gonna be honest with you. It's another one of those creatures where I have no idea what's going on. It's another spore creature. Hold on, I need to go into paint. Flashbang. Hello, other me. Okay, so this guy, this art, what is going on here? What even is this? Okay, like, I feel like really, I can't zoom in any less. Is this his head? That's his head, right? And these are like horns that fly off. So like, are these like, I think what's going on here is that this is like his jaw, like his mandible. And then this is like a point that comes out. Why? What about that? What about any of this is elf-like? Like, do you guys get elf vibes here? It looks like one of those Lego action figure things. It looks like a Bionicle, I agree. You see it way differently than I do? What? Okay, to be fair, chat, back in the day, I didn't think this was the head. I thought this was the head and this was the arm. Like, I thought this was arm number 1, and then this was like arm number 2, and then his head was here, and then he had horns going off like that. Like, that's kind of what I thought back in the day, but looking at it now, I feel like this is the head, and it has like, this is like his eyebrow. I can't wait until new paint comes out and you get like layers and shit. Wouldn't that be nice? Is that? No! Yeah, Bionicle. Yeah, I see that as an arm. I see a big mouth with leaves. But we could all agree, though, there is nothing elf-like about this, right? Like, I get the idea, fallen elf, and it's like an entropy creature. But like, if you didn't know what element this was, everyone would say life, right? And I kind of get it. I mean, you have mutation, life cost, right? It's like, it's entropy because the mechanic is random. But I feel like this is not coming through. I'm not getting enough elf and I'm not getting enough fallen. It looks like a grasshopper. It looks like a praying mantis, okay? That's what vibes I get right now. Like, I get why it's green because it's a mutation, but like, I don't know. I feel like you could do a lot with like the art for this. It's not a life card? No, but it uses life quanta because the idea is that through randomness as a mechanic, you turn it into a mutant, which is a random creature with slightly improved stats, but randomized. And the ability is random, but costs the quanta of that creature. So like if you used Fallen Elf on like a Firefly, it could turn into like a Time Dragon with slightly improved stats, but it would have less attack than normal Time Dragon, but way more HP. That kind of deal, right? It's the RNG color. Yeah, Entropy. Entropy's RNG, but it's generally everyone's favorite because it looks the prettiest. Look at how they murder my boy. Do you guys see this Entropy quanta? That doesn't even look like the Entropy. That looks like a Sharpie, okay? Like the tip point of a Sharpie, just like boop. Can I start on this guy tomorrow since we're talking about him now? Sure. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, but this guy is, this guy, Aphrodite, either tomorrow or later, it's up to you. This is one of those guys that we're gonna use in the promotional art because Fallen Elf is such a ubiquitous card in the Elements the Game community. It's a very used card because it's very fun. It's a very fun card. It's probably the most fun card in the game. It's just so random. But it's one of those cards that you can like go wild on your interpretation and I'll just be like, yeah, that looks great. What kind of elf does Gary want this to look like though? I don't know. Not this. Less grasshopper and more like, or less praying mantis and more. Okay, I'm sorry. Just to be clear, by elf, I don't want pretty boy. Okay, anything but like the Legolas, you know? It can be a monster, but like, oh, not this. I should find the Elements the Game Discord to get some opinions. Oh, let me link you. Okay, just keep in mind this element. Okay, just a heads up before I link this. This Elements the Game Discord is super strict about like where you post stuff, so just keep that in mind, okay? So invite link, copy, paste. There you go. And that should bring you to this page. And you can just probably do it in general, just to say hi or something. But usually I just say, hey, game dev is updated. And then under game dev is where I usually post, where I just post your newest art and just everyone's impressed with it. Look at this cutie. I really like the bat one. Very interesting. True, I do like the darkness one a lot. Also, I saw your comments on the artist's comments on Crimson Dragon and how you're gonna like make him more fragile, and you were drawing like red lines, and I was like, I was thinking like, how are you gonna make him look more fragile? He already looks like a little Komodo dragon, and then you were drawing like red blotches, and I'm like, oh, you're really smart. It's one of those times where it's like, you see somebody do their craft, and you're like, oh, you get paid for this. Okay, I get it. Random name, art, cost, stats, ability. The card itself looks like it was generated by AI. It was generated by Spore, which I guess was advertised as AI back in the day. Random name, art, cost, stats, ability. I don't want random art because that implies AI and I really want to avoid that. You know what I could do, Fonzie? If I was real clever, could we do something like where if Fallen Elf uses mutation on a creature, we turn it into a random spore creature? Is there a way? Do people still upload spore creatures to the internet? Spore creatures online. Is this a virus? Spore Creatures is a game of spin-off of Spore where you take control of a weird creature and change its evolution. Is this like a virus? is this targeting? English. Yes. EA, licensed by Nintendo? Am I gonna die? Start. Okay, no, we're gonna, no. Can you, spore.com, is this where all the creatures are listed? Yeah. What if, is there a way you think to like screen grab this automatically? I bet if I used Python or something. What if we made it so that when you mutated a creature, it would like grab one of like a million different like creatures here, and it would just use that art. I bet I can make it where it like cuts out the rest of it. This is very unethical. Don't do this. But like, what in the oh, spore creatures. You are ugly as sin. Do you think we can find elements the game creatures on here? I wonder if we could find like really old elements the game creatures on here. I want the original. I need to go old school. We're going old. 105. Nope. Cannot display more than 1,000 creatures. I think I could search up like Devonian Dragon or something. Something with like a unique name. I want to find the original elements of the game creatures. They must exist. It's just weird because you said it's really iconic. How do you preserve that nostalgia bait when the card is this? By showing the whole card. And people will be like, oh, it's Fallen Elf. I love that card. Seems questionable to hook your game up to another API. Well, maybe not even that, but like we could definitely screen grab these if I was unethical. And we would just make it so that when you mutate a creature, it just turns into a random one of these. That'd be kind of stupid, right? I do want to find the original. Is that going to be like somewhere? Elements, the game forum, spore creatures. Spore creature list? No. Elements of the game forum, maybe? And we search up like spore. Ugh. How many elements are there in the game? Answer in numbers, not letters. 12. Motorcycles. All right, here's your AI training. Card ideas, noxious spore colony. Okay, let's go really old. The holy card is real? Chimera. No. I'm looking. Innervate. Antlion artwork. Wait, is this the old Antlion artwork? Oh! Ajit. Wait, what's this? Oh, it's like somebody's interpretation of the old Antlion art. That's weird. I have no idea what's going on in this. VRT commented here. Sorry, this is like absolutely not video game development. I know this is like the most boring thing in the world. But I feel like... Wait a second. This is me. Wait, what did I say? When was this post made? August 22nd, 2010 at 6 a.m.? What was I doing up at 6 a.m.? Dragoon 1140, that's me. All right, what did I say? I spent too much time on chat. Anyway, to quote Zan Zarino, the creator of the game, Oh, and I'm also getting rid of the triangle thingy for towers. I'll use something else for permanence. All of them, not just upgraded towers. What did you have in mind to replace them? Leave the art alone and add a halo or something around the upgraded permanence. Upgraded creatures already have lighter colors and black font, so those don't need it. Isn't Halo the one game with the guns? It was a long time ago. Quantum Dream is following. Thank you. Mwah! You get Goo Boy Kiss. Thank you for following. I appreciate it. Wow, you watched a long time today. Thank you. Also, we're not doing any game development right now. I'm so sorry, but like, you know, playable demo at Saturday evening. What is Green Elf's personality? Mischievous, annoying, chaotic. What do I imagine when I hear Fallen Elf? Also, this is Jay Mizzle7. This was the guy who made the music for the game. I guess while we wait here, we can listen to Elements the Game music while I think about Fallen Elf here. Elements the Game piano. This is somebody playing it. Okay, let me think about Fallen Elf for a second. I imagine Fallen Elf to be older. Well, there's a couple of ways you could go with it. I don't want like Lord of the Rings Ent, you know, some ancient tree. That's not quite what I'm imagining, but maybe like middle-aged-ish, not young, not Zoe from League of Legends, for the love of God, please no. But maybe like middle-aged-ish, whatever it is, and Dr. Frankenstein. That's what I'm imagining. I'm imagining like a like a Dr. Frankenstein, like change for the sake of change, science for the sake of science, but less science and more like mutating, like supernaturally. No, maybe you know what, Aphrodite? Your interpretation. I don't want humans, but I guess humanoid is fine, because Firefly Queen is humanoid, right? Hold on, let me look up Firefly Queen here. Also, where's my music? Hold on, let me look up Firefly Queen. Firefly Queen is humanoid, and she's not human, so yeah, I guess it would be humanoid, right? Yeah. Yeah, Firefly Queen is humanoid. So yeah, I guess I do imagine a humanoid Fallen Elf then. Just not Pretty Boy and not Lord of the Rings Ent. Good luck. Listen, you're the artist. Just your best interpretation, I promise you, is going to be better than any of my descriptions. I'm probably making life harder for you. If you want to, you can disregard what I'm saying, but like, use your best judgment. I trust you. I believe in you. You've done wonderfully so far. I have no complaints. Oh man, I still don't know what we're gonna do for nymphs. Like, I think for Aphrodite, nymphs are gonna be like the last thing we redeem, because I don't know what I want to do. I don't want humans, but nymphs, can you have a nymph without human? I don't think you can, but it's not really a human, right? It's like, it's a nymph. I don't know. It's gonna be so hard. I think we go with our original idea where I just ask Aphrodite for a grayscale nymph, and then we use the same art for all 12 elements, and we can kind of get away with that because in the original Elements the game, they got away with that, right? So like gray nymph and blue nymph are the same art, right? It's just different effects. And gray nymph has like a death tattoo because she's a rebel. But like, if I just ask for a grayscale nymph, maybe we can get away with it. Do you guys like how in Gray Nymph there's a gray line going through her arm because Zanzarino couldn't get the background right, so he just made her transparent? I just thought that was kind of funny. I like her tat. True. Yeah, there's so many things. I don't know. There's a lot of art to be made. A lot of art to be made. A lot of things I have to think about. If I could do this all over again, I kind of did it. I kind of have a document going for like art redeems and all that, and I'm trying to give it to her now as we go. Because on Fiverr, the next set of art I did that I asked for on Fiverr as part of the commission, I did try to give more descriptions about what I expect. But I don't know how much is like I don't want to give descriptions that are like too descriptive, because I love when artists give their own interpretation on things. I really enjoy that. Like when I redeemed Gary the Goo Boy. Hold on, do I have the original? Hold on, I have to do this off screen for a second. I bet I have the original art I gave Xiaojing 1. I just closed out of it. Why did I do that? Okay, hold on. Fiverr. Okay, go to orders. Xiaojing 1. Finished all the work. Oh, I don't have my messages? Oh, I do! 2 years ago. Oh, man. Xiaojing 1. I have to look at this off stream. I'm sorry. It has my name. Wonderful. I love it. Eye tracking. Oh, here we go. Okay, sweet. So this was, I'm not kidding. This was the original ask. Now, chat, did you imagine? This was the extent of what I wanted to give her, okay? So I wanted to shake my head left and right, and I wanted to be able to move my head, and I wanted a little thing on my head that wiggled. Look, it's my thing. Now, there are a million ways you can interpret this art, obviously, but this is how Xiaojing 1 interpreted it, and I think it's adorable. Maybe the lips are a little too luscious, but she thought that was the best. I don't know. I thought it was great, but like this is like the most I generally like give an artist to work with, because I love their interpretation. I'm very open-minded, but I am worried that I underserved Aphrodite, and that's why I'm thinking like I should give her more to work with, because like if I asked her to redraw Angel, right? Given this is the context of Angel, right? How would, like, the first question would be, like, do you want a human to be there? Do you want it to be a flash of light? Do you want wings that are that big? Do you want a helmet? Like, which is just like a gray blob there and implies there's something there? Is that a hood? I don't know. But like, I'm worried that I'm underserving the artist by not giving too many details. I don't know. I really do like... Truly a pro artist, because I had no clue what Gary was envisioning from that description. I'll figure it out. Just let me know fan favorites. Well, yeah, I don't know. Like Aphrodite, here's the deal, okay? Let me just let you know, let me tell you right now, okay? If you need more guidance than what I am currently giving you in the second set of things where like Firefly is bug-like, right? If you need more than that, I am more than happy to help you, okay? But like, don't feel pressured not to, is what I'm trying to say. Like, if you want guidance, I can absolutely, with happiness, give you guidance. But I generally trust you to do what you need to. I am more than happy to ask. Okay, cool. Yeah, don't worry. I'll never have you draw an art I won't like. Let's put it that way, okay? You are so much more qualified than I am to discuss like the technical aspects of art. I am not a pushover. I'll ask if I need something. Okay, ace, okay? I'm a little bit of a pushover. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little bit of a pushover, but that's not your fault. That's my fault, okay? Why does Light get 3 shields? Did I ever tell you guys this? This bothers me. Why does Light get the best shields in the, well, no, not the best shields in the game, but why do they get 3? It always, what's the point? Hold on, bear with me a second. Look at this. Solar Shield, 3 light mana. Physical damage reduced by 1, so everything on the field does 1 less damage to you. The damage absorbed is converted into light quanta, so it's like a super light quanta generator. This card is hopelessly bad. because one, permanent relic destruction is everywhere in the game. Two, there's nothing to spend your mana on. It's just, there's nothing. There's no point. This is such a bad shield. You don't spend a lot of light mana unless you're doing like mono white, but like, why? Even golden dragons, light dragons don't have that problem. And then you have reflective shield, 1 light mana. Any damage from spells is reflected against your opponent, cannot be destroyed or stolen, so it's immaterial, right? It's like, okay, this is a better shield. It hard counters darkness in terms of like stall darkness. It definitely beats out stall darkness, but it's an okay shield otherwise. And then you have hope, which is like the second best shield in the game. Why do they get 3 shields? Physical damage reduced by N. N is the number of light emitting creatures, which can be fireflies. It can be ray of lights. It can be a lot of things, but like this is definitely the second best shield in the game. It's such a good shield. Oh, and it's immaterial, so you can't steal it. Ugh. The best shield in the game is actually water, which is the best defensive element. Permafrost shield. I use the upgraded version because that's how everybody knows it. Permafrost shield. Look at that. Look at that Bionicle helmet looking ass shield. All damage reduced by 2. Attacking creatures might freeze. Complete RNG. It should be 50% of the time they freeze, but in reality, it's like 100% of the time it feels like. When they play it, when I play Permafrost shield, that shit has like a 10% freeze rate. Elements of the game just wasn't a well-designed game. It has a lot of flaws, yeah. But that's what we're gonna remake it for. We're gonna fix it, chat. We're gonna it's gonna be better. It's gonna be great. What a great, chat. Nymph Queen. I don't like this card. Like, water is like the most defensive element, right? And fire is the opposite, where it just has no defensive qualities whatsoever, right? That's the gimmick. So Nymph Queen, why? What a weird card. The idea is that you play an Aether Pillar, you use Nymph Queen on it, and it turns into an Aether Nymph. Aether Nymph, sorry. But like, it's so bad. I don't know if I've ever seen anybody play a Nymph Queen deck. 1, the nymphs are extremely rare. 2, and it's such a bad card. Shard of Patience. Trident's a great card. I don't know. Such a weird class. Chrysoria, that's what it's called. Okay, sweet. And then fire's the opposite, where it's just pure offensive. Fire Shield is a great shield, though. No defensive value whatsoever, but 1 damage dealt to any attacking creature, and the damage sticks. This is a very reliable creature, clear dark. Then you have Rain of Fire, 3 damage to every enemy creature. Then you have Rage Potion, which is probably more often used as creature control than anything else. Deal 5 damage, give it 5 attack. I don't know. Fahrenheit. I like Fahrenheit as a weapon, though. What a weird weapon. Deal 4 plus X damage at the end of every turn. X is the number of fire quanta you own divided by 5. So it's like a fire stall-y thing if you can somehow get fire to stall. But then you also have Firebolt, which is deal 3 damage to the target for each 10 fire quantum in your possession. So you do 3 for 3 mana, and if you have 10 left over, then you do an additional 3 again. So what you would do is you would just build up a shit ton of fire mana somehow, like probably combining it with another element that's super defensive, like light or something. And then you just try to just build up a bunch of fire quanta to end the game with just like a bunch of, just these 2 cards. I don't know. It's a weird thing. Or animate weapon. You would have like a bunch of animated Fahrenheits out on the field, and then you would just do a shit ton of damage. Yeah, elements the game definitely needs. Fonzie, if you have any ideas, because I know you're interested in like card games in general and like making card games, I know that's where your interest lies. If you have any ideas for like easy input, like when I say easy input for the game, I mean like if there's like an easy ability to add that would be super interesting, like maybe even dragons. Where's Crimson Dragon? Like Crimson Dragon is glass cannon, right? But like we could make this like interesting with an ability or something like that, where we could make it like can attack target creature or something like that. I don't know. Like there's like a lot of gimmicks, like Devour. Twitch's cutest Pookie is streaming again. Zippy! Thank you. The land system is bad? Well, good thing we're not doing the land system then, huh? Yeah, no, there's not going to be a land system. I think I've talked about it quite a bit though, right? Also, technically, fun fact, Mark of X is the rarest card in the game. I think this is given to, I'm going to say tournament winners. I think when you win a tournament, you either have your choice of nymph, you get like a special code because every week you had an upgraded tournament and an unupgraded tournament. And the winner of each got a special code by the designer of the game where you redeemed it, and you could redeem either a nymph of your choice, which is the rarest card in the game, or a mark of your choice. And obviously you chose the mark because those were the rarest cards in the game. And it's just a pillar. That's all it really is. But like, I think the rarest one of those is, I think, Mark of Death. I think Mark of Death was the rarest because you almost never, like, of the quanta, this one is the least popular, I would say, of the elemental favorites. It's either this or what's like the other least popular one? Earth? I would say it's either Mark of Earth or Mark of Death is the actual like rarest cards in the original Elements the game. One of the two. Probably Mark of Earth, actually, now that I think about it. Gooey, you gotta do it manually still. Listen, chat, one day we're gonna have this automated, and it's a day that I won't remember. Okay, for now you get old femboy costume, okay? Because it takes quite a bit to get that bow out. But here you go. You get old femboy for just a bit, okay? Do not call me an unkind goo, okay? Also, does anybody else think that whoever designed Stone Pillar just has no eye for like lewdness? This was a common joke, right? Like whenever somebody played this card, it's like Air Nymph. It's like intentional. Oh, really? You think you know intentional? Let me give you Blue Nymph, which is Air Nymph. Everybody calls it Air Nymph. This was a card because nymphs are the rarest cards in the game and they're extremely uncommon. I had 3 blue nymphs. Okay, I'm very proud of that. I actually made decks out of it. 8 air quanta, very expensive, and then you have unstable gas. Generate unstable gas, which I thought as a 16-year-old was fucking hilarious. What a great ability description. Although I guess it could have said make unstable gas, which is probably worse, but you know, it's there. Oh, right. Fonzie, I thought you said something about Airborne before, where it's like Airborne is like a niche mechanic in the game. This is an application of Airborne, probably the most that matters. This is kind of what makes dragons work in air. So air dragons were pretty popular. It was because of Skyblitz. How do you get cards? In the original game, you had what's called a bazaar. So you would get a little bit of gold every time you because the game is designed to be primarily player versus AI, and it's going to be the same thing for our game too. And it had online multiplayer, but it was a side effect more than the way the game is designed. Because it's single player, what you would do is you would play against an AI of some difficulty. You would roll a slot machine at the end, and if you got 3 matches, you would get a card of some kind that the AI used. Then, if you had gold left over, which you got every time you won against any AI, you would then go into the little bazaar and you would buy cards. Not all of the cards, but most of them. Like 95% of the cards in the game you could buy in the bazaar, maybe 90%. And they were extremely cheap, so you could just fill your deck up pretty quick. There were rare cards in the game, which must be rolled to find. So like Owl's Eye, right? You could not find this card in the bazaar. You would have to roll for it when you play against an AI that used it, right? And also that's supposed to be a bow. I am very aware that this is probably a spore creature. And then you had shards, which I won't even begin to talk about that. And then you had blue nymphs or nymphs of any kind, which was a once a day pure RNG, roll the slots, and maybe once a month you roll a nymph if you're lucky. Actually, no, I would say it's about once a month if you roll every day, you get a nymph. Now, as far as our game is concerned, because this game is free to play, the game we're making is going to be on Steam and it's completely free to play. And I'm not going to have, I don't know how we're going to do it. Like, do we have a bazaar where you buy cards? Probably. It's even if it's free to play, I feel like you have to have a little bit of like, I earned that card. Maybe we have a system where if you, maybe if we have a system where you have to unlock it against an AI doing some challenge, then you can have as many as you want. Or like, if we have gold, we can have Electrum. No, we do want gold. We do want Electrum is what it was called in the game. Electrum is like the gold currency. Maybe we do want Electrum in the game in general, because maybe we borrow elements from Path of Exile, because I see it going on in chat. Maybe we borrow elements from Path of Exile, where in order to do the hardest content in the game, False Gods, maybe to fight a False God, you do have to pay Electrum. So that way it gives you like a little bit of a buy-in, but you can't just spam it all day. And you get a unique card every time you beat a False God, and then you can just craft that card whenever you want to make a bunch of them. I guess that would be a better way to do it, right? Elements to card game Discord plugin, trade cards in the Discord. No, it's not going to be a trading card game. No. Even the original Elements the game was not a trading card. This is not tradable, okay? This is a collectible card game, a CCG, if you will. Very player versus AI. It's intended to be a single player game, but that's why I'm okay with making it, because even if it's outside of my skill set. Yeah, now that I think about it, well, we have a little bit of time here. Let me think about that. Let me just close my eyes. Let me just get a gander here. Let me think. If we have a system where if I have challenges, every time you beat we could do like Binding of Isaac, where we tie it to Steam achievements, where whenever you unlock a Steam achievement, you get a card that you can then spend Electrum to duplicate. And at that point, it's basically just unlocked for you to use. Huh. I guess I could do that. I'm trying to think about how many cards you could even have like unlocked that way, because Binding of Isaac's gimmick is there's like 300 items or something stupid, right? All with their own achievements. I guess I could do something like every False God has like a card, maybe Nymph. Maybe we tie nymphs behind False Gods, and then like the hardest achievement would be something like using the same deck, kill every False God, which is a very, very, very difficult challenge, but it's theoretically possible if you get lucky enough. And then we just have a card behind that, and then we have a card behind like player versus AI 3. We have like a card for like challenge runs. Huh. That does kind of work. That would parse. You would generate Electrum if you played against lower level AI, because you're going to win a lot. And if you're against... This is Aphrodite's face, by the way, whenever she gets a new set of commissions from me and descriptions, and she's like, oh, this fucking guy. Follow your goo heart. Yeah, I'm thinking, I'm cooking. I think that is the way to go. I think we do tie it to Steam achievements. That wouldn't be that difficult, right? That wouldn't be that bad. And that way, we get rid of the bazaar completely. Yeah. Yeah, we get rid of the bazaar completely. And if you want to unlock all of the base cards for a class, like the basic 8 or 9 cards, that's like Mono Gravity 101, Mono Light 101, and Dragons included in there. Maybe you do something like Trial Run Light and you kill an AI doing some strategy in the monocolor. And it would be easy. Well, it doesn't have to be easy, but it would be easier, right? And then you would unlock a lot of the base cards for the element, including the pendulum. Yeah, I could see that. Okay. That wouldn't be that hard to implement. In fact, it'd be kind of easy. It's just all the AI in the game is going to be the same. It's just a matter of the tools at their disposal, right? So it's not going to be that hard to implement it. All it is just the deck of choice, the player's deck of choice, or not choice, given even. And then it's just implementation of the logic, which is already almost done. I guess the only decision then is, do we want the AI to have access to cards the player... Well, doing this system, there's no need for the slot machine system anymore, which is probably good. It does mean there's going to be an element of, where did you get this card? Oh, I got it here. Wow, this challenge is really stupid. Ugh. There's definitely going to be some elements of that, right? Do we tie any achievements to winning a multiplayer game online? No. I don't think we do. I don't think we tie any card givenness to like playing people online or getting so many wins in a row or a rank or whatever. I don't think that's a good idea. I don't want to reward PvP. I want to reward doing a challenge that I control the difficulty of. I think that's the way to go. Maybe you roll a slot machine of the opposing player's deck. Well, that's what the original elements of the game did. But the problem with that is you run into an issue where, what if you want a specific card? What if you're Air and you want Owl's Eye? How do you get Owl's Eye? Do you have to like keep grinding against randomized AI decks until you get the deck that has Owl's Eye? That feels unnecessary. I feel like it's better if we have like Owl's Eye, you click on this challenge to unlock this weapon and you play against like an animate weapon Owl's Eye deck so you get every gimmick behind it, you know? Man, you should try Astromaster's Spectromancer sometime. What's that? Astromaster's Spectre. Search Google. What is this? Forum of Astral Masters. I played both games. To say one is better than the other is unfair to both games. What? Board Game Geek. Oh, it's on Steam. Oh. Is an expandable card game that is published exclusively as a video game. The expansion cards are as fixed sets and there's no collecting, trading, or deck building. No, I want deck building. That's part of the fun, right? You know what, chat? Say what you want about my UI, but like, I like my UI way more than this. This looks too busy, is what it looks like. Way too busy. I kind of get it too because it has multiple elements, but like, oh my lord. I can see why this game didn't take off. Holy cow. Cool fan art in the Discord. My Oh, Fonzie. What a great art. Roll a die and cry. Oh, chat. This is wonderful. Little bit too Legend of Zelda Link-y for me. I don't know if I want even pointed ears. I guess if it's an elf, it has to have pointed ears, right? I can't really stop that. Looks a little bit too much like Link is looking at like a fairy in Legend of Zelda. I don't know. Fun fact, the designer of Spectromancer is Richard Garfield, who designed Magic the Gathering. Wow. I wonder if there's as much text in that game as there is in Magic the Gathering. That's what bothers me about a lot of these, like, I don't know. It's gonna be weird making my own game and balancing it. That is gonna be a really weird feeling. Because everybody has like their own opinion about how a game should work. Should there be such a thing as like bad cards? Should there be such a thing as like deliberately strong cards, you know? Everybody has like their own opinion on it. I don't know. It's gonna be weird balancing it for myself because I know I'm gonna screw up. I just don't know how. Hey! Oh, chat, if I didn't have my neighbor right above me. Chat, I realized we did like negative game development today. In fact, I think we did absolutely nothing. But think of how good this game's gonna be on Saturday. Listen, to be fair, I'm gonna spend pretty much the whole day Saturday game developing, and I bet in 8 hours I can have like simple audio playing or something like that. Basically, the whole point of Saturday is to make it so is the game fun to play? That's really what it comes down to. Does it work on your computer? So on and so forth. Also, does this render? Okay, release mode. Render. Okay, it's compiling the whole project. Okay, so now it's optimized. Actually, what is the performance now that it's optimized from the release? Oh, 44 megabytes of RAM? That's pretty good. Dang, C++, you kick ass. Crazy. Username, Gary, you bet. Interesting. Okay. And then ideally, let me just close out of this. Now, what that means is that I can go into the folder and I can go elements.exe. Elements.exe, please just work. What? Uh-oh. That's not good. That's not good. Wait, is that building up like a bunch of processes here? No. Yeah, there's no process for it. It doesn't even appear. Uh-oh. Wait, why is that breaking? Oh no. Is debug working? Okay. So the game is a little bit broken. So the UI isn't loading. Interesting. So all of the game logic is there, but the UI isn't loading. I wonder why. That's debug mode too, but release is like empty. SDL2 DLLs are here. You know what? Let me try something. Card art, card backgrounds, Quanta, field, font, game loop, location. I'm gonna copy all of the modules here and the background, and we're gonna copy. We're gonna go to release and we're gonna paste. Let's see if that works. That did not work, and shoot. Well, that's gonna have to get fixed by Saturday. I don't know why that isn't working. I know why debug mode isn't working, because I didn't give it the folder for the UI. Did you accidentally delete art again? I guess. Yeah, because usually I can say the designer should be able to be better at balancing than the players, but with your balancing ideas, hey, talking shit, you get hit, all right? Oh, we've been stuck in fuck. Okay, listen, don't hate, appreciate, all right? Listen, tomorrow is another day of game dev, actual game dev, And then Saturday day, pretty much the whole day, I'm gonna be prepping for Saturday's demo. And then Saturday on stream, we play the demo together on stream. And it's done. And it's beautiful. That's the plan. Another day, another gay. Okay, if you guys don't know, Space Cadet Astro Daddy in chat streams every day in the morning at 10 a.m. Eastern-ish. And she streams for a few hours and she does all of the art and it's beautiful and it's wonderful. Okay, everyone, have a good night. Have a good evening. Give me kisses. All right, goodbye.